It was a super quick trip.
Oh, I gotta Insta today. I'm gonna do my picture with Ed Burns.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. What did we
And
go
it,
see?
it,
Summertime.
so, and what's weird is that that movie still has never been got any distribution.
Yeah,
And
I think that because that was a bigger budgeted movie,
yeah,
so I think that he hasn't found the right distribution and he doesn't want to just put it out there like he does his other ones.
right.
Do you remember the guy? Oh, snap. Do you remember when we were sitting there? We had like fifth row or something. We were sitting with like the everyone's families,
Yeah, yeah.
and we like this guy like thought we were kind of with everyone. So he like looks over. Wait, what was that? What was that movie called?
Um, I can't recall. I don't even know if it's on his IMDb. Let's
Yeah, I think
see.
it's called, yeah, it's called Summertime. Okay. So we were sitting there. Can you still
Summertime?
hear me?
Okay.
Because my headphones are like breaking up.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I can.
but we were sitting there chatting, and then apparently we were sitting beside one of the actors' like friends or something. And so the actor came over and was like talking to us a little bit, and I didn't say anything to him. And then I was like, this guy looks so familiar. And turns out he was a cast member on SNL for like a year or two.
That's weird
It
that you.
was John Rudnitsky. Rudnitsky?
Let's see. Yep, I see him here. I see him.
Yeah, Rudnitsky or something like that. Yeah, and I was like, oh man, we should have chatted with him and act like we knew what we were doing.
Yeah, he was on SNL from 2015 and 2016.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I do. I do kind of remember. I don't remember that specific thing, but I do remember we were sitting near a lot of the family and friends of the cast. And it seems like we saw several of the cast members kind of around the area that we sat in.
Yeah.
So that that wasn't. What did you think of that Ed Burns movie?
It was just kind of like it was kind of dessert. It was just a good movie. Like it was fun. It really like the stakes weren't super high.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
wasn't super like realistic. It was just kind of like, oh, let's just. I mean, it was realistic, but it was just kind of like, oh, let's just kind of have fun,
Because
and it's
to me,
fun.
like I enjoyed it, but it wasn't a movie where I was like dying to see it again.
Yeah,
Like I would
I've
have
been.
loved to have had like his behind the scenes commentary, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Um,
What
but
what is a movie of his that you kind of go back to, and it's like one that keeps you coming
it's so
back?
it's so weird. The two movies, well, really the three that I go back to often. I go back to well, actually four. I go back to Sidewalks of New York quite a bit.
Okay.
Um, and I'll go back with that one with the movie and the commentary. Um, then Looking for Kitty, I go back to that one, and I I don't know why, but I guarantee you I've watched Looking for Kitty probably 10 times probably,
Wow.
and I've listened to the commentary probably at least 5 times. Nice Guy Johnny, I like that one quite a bit, and No Looking Back. I go to No Looking Back. Uh, even though it's slow, it's a slow mover. I feel that one. I think that had his biggest budget of any movie he directed, which was 5 million.
Oh really?
Um, but yeah, they
I didn't realize that.
you read it. You got his book, didn't you? The last
Mm-hmm.
book that yeah. I like how he breaks up that book into chapters about each movie. I probably read that book or parts of that book probably 7 times. I mean, quite a few
Wow.
times. Especially when I
I,
was starting to get down on the filmmaking experience when I was not doing it for a long time. I would go and I would read just for a little inspiration, or he went through this, he's going through these challenges. and he's been in the film industry 15 years at this point.
Mhm.
So it didn't make me feel quite as bad about where
Yeah.
I am in the non-existent filmmaking career.
I hear you. I
So
love Nice Guy Johnny is the one, like the one that I go back to all the time. And then I would say Brothers McMullen is probably second. I liked Looking for
yeah,
Kitty. I thought that was interesting the way they did that one. No Looking Back. I've seen that Groomsman maybe once.
I've seen
No,
the
I've seen it at least
Groomsman.
once, but
The Groomsman's my least favorite one. The Groomsman is my least favorite. I've only watched it one time.
yeah, that one had a good cast, but
Yeah,
anyway,
the story for it. Also, the if you look at the front DVD cover of The Groomsman, Ed Burns said he didn't like it, and it doesn't represent the movie at all.
I have to look it up.
I'm wondering if the one on IMDb. Let's see, it might be the.
Oh, the one where yeah. I mean, this one's made out to look like a
Tuxedo.
Oh, the one I'm looking at is him in a T-shirt that says "Help."
Yes, and the cast is like Brittany Murphy's there with like
Brittany
a
Murphy,
bouquet
yeah.
of. Yeah, he said he didn't care for that, and I don't think that represents the movie at
No,
all.
nope.
At all. But it's interesting that you brought up Saturday Night Live a moment ago, because I was going to see who you thought maybe would be some of your favorite cast members over the years. There's been 152 cast members, and I don't know if that counts the current season, but since 1975, so I think it excludes the current season.
Okay.
So there's a lot of notables on there too. Do what?
I spent an hour before the show going through the cast and breaking them up into 5 categories of best, worst, funniest, least funny, and undervalued.
Okay.
Yes.
Those are good. Those are some good categories.
And I typically I don't know. How do you want to do this? You want to go down the list? I'm like so excited about this. I was hoping that we could get to this.
I'm glad that I'm glad. I just have actual just some names on the list, but you actually have categories. So yeah, what category do you want to get into first?
Let's do worst.
Worst. Okay. Who do you have for your worst?
I have 2.
Okay. Are you going for known cast members or any cast member?
I just did straight up cast members.
Okay.
A lot of them happen to be known ones, but I went straight up the ones that I remember the most.